So we'll start off the call with our traditional Success Club recognition shout out central. So we're getting more and more coaches on the board each month, which is super exciting. Of course, the goal always is to hit Success Club 5. If you guys are like feeling like you're having trouble with invites or trouble with posting on Facebook or trouble with just figuring out who to reach out to or how to get some sort of engagement on your Facebook, feel free to message me. I've had people like screenshot their conversation with people and send it to me before and be like, okay, what do I say? Just because I know when I first started, it was nice to see how like some other coaches were going about conversations and wording. And so anyways, feel free to text me or send me whatever, because that's what I'm here for. All right. So, hey, Mike, you got a Success Club point this month. Woo!
Good, Mike.
Let's see. We got Lydia's at 2. We got Jess is at 12. Savannah's at 2. And Brittany's at 2. Brittany Watt. Courtney is freaking on fire at 12. Brittany Copeland's got 1. And Steve's got 2. And I just hit 5. And all right, so you guys already know the sales for the month. I think the most popular one seems like it's been Body Beast, which you guys will like if you haven't tried it yet. And as you saw probably on our new cover photo, as usual, new challenge group, new coach training starts first Monday of the month, which will be June 1st already, which is crazy. So I just made a post and called our next challenge group Summer Slim Down. So that's what you can be advertising for right now. Or I know, Jess, did you call yours Fit by the 4th?
Well, it's going to be yours, but I told them they can advertise any way they want.
Okay, yeah. So some people will use the name like Fit by the 4th, because that's like a month away, which is awesome.
I feel like that just will draw so much attention. So I said they could just advertise.
Yeah. So whatever, put your creative pants on, and you can advertise for whatever, but it's that if you want to add people into the team challenge, it's that group that I copy and pasted in Knockouts United, and the group's called Summer Slim Down. And again, any program can be in that group. Lately, we've been having a lot of 21-day fixers, so our posts have kind of been catered towards 21-day fix and containers and a lot of that kind of stuff. But I just added a girl in to Summer Slim Down who's on T25. So there'll be more general kind of posts for this next month. And let's see. All right. Let me go ahead and share my screen, and we'll get Picmonkey pulled up. All right. So Picmonkey, you can pay and become a member, but you really don't need to, because there's a lot you can do without having that membership. So any cover photos for Knockouts United, for challenge groups, for my own Facebook page, I've made through Picmonkey. So you can hover over design and click on Facebook cover, and it's going to give you the perfect size template thing for cover photo. So I did want to go over real quick just about cover photos, because now that you're a Beachbody coach, your Facebook is kind of like your storefront. I know, we've heard that so many times. So when people come to your Facebook, I'm going to pull mine up real quick. Your cover photo is what they're going to see. So you kind of want to put a cover photo up there that shows what you stand for, give people kind of like a preview of what they're going to get on your page. So in mine, I have just things that are important to me. So I've got Mike and Miley up there. I have like a fitness picture, and then I've got some of the other coaches on our team in a picture. And then I put my website on there, and pursue your passion, something kind of motivational. I'll show you. Jatana just uploaded a new one. So you can see you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So, I mean, they're nice pictures. It's eye-catching. People are going to look at it. She has click here to read my story. So when we go ahead and click here, now she's got a whole info on her background, how she got started in coaching, what she's doing. Now she's Miss Virginia. So when people come to your page, they're already getting to know you without even talking to you. So they're going to start to feel that connection. So let's see. I'll go to Justin, my favorite coach. All right. So Bonnie Engel has I believe in faith, laughter, fitness. She's got a little bit of everything on here too. And then she also has her kind of like her background story, her what got her started, her aha moment in coaching and fitness. So when you're making a cover photo, you just want to make it, give people a preview because really you want people to connect with you, and that's one way to do it without having to go through a whole conversation with them. So that can be done in Picmonkey with this cover photo template. I'll take you through real quick. To change the background color, what's automatically going to come up is this first, under basic edits, you'll see canvas color. So you can choose whatever color you want for a background and just hit apply. And you come down here to the second to last icon that says textures. When you click that, basically all these things are going to change your background too. So if I went and click burst, you can see it changes it like that. There's a couple different ones you can choose from. Sometimes it takes a second to like refresh and give you a preview, but you can see that. And then you can play with the fade. So if you want the background, the burst to be a little lighter, you can kind of just mess with the controls. And then when you like it, go ahead and hit apply. So there are a bunch of different ones. You can add like multiple on top of each other. So now we've got that burst texture and all these clouds and all that kind of stuff. If you want to move, like here we've got clouds. If I want to move them around, obviously you would just click move, and then you can kind of drag the background wherever you want. So we'll go ahead and try it like that. You guys with me so far? Okay, cool. All right, so obviously once you've got your background good to go, you can throw a frame on there, which is the next icon up. And again, it's just kind of playing around. I literally have just gone through and clicked on each one and try to see what I like. We'll go ahead and do this one. Say you want to match the frame or anything in your Picmonkey picture to another color that's already in the picture. Instead of trying to go through and look at all the pinks and purples and see which one looks the best, you can click this little dropper looking like thing. Click that, and wherever you put your mouse, the little dropper over, it's going to match that color. So you can see now my frame is purple. If I come over here, my frame is that pink. So this was huge when I figured this out because I was sitting there trying to match like this line of font to be the same color as another one, and it's freaking hard to do. So use a little dropper, and then you can just click one when you find one you like and go ahead and hit apply. So that was huge today. Another thing I wanted to point out to you guys, I'm going to get out of this and open up a new one, is if you want to create a background that is an image, you'll go to textures, and at the very top you'll see your own, and you can click open my texture, and then you can find on your computer whatever image you want to use. So here's like, I used this for my website before. So I can click move and move it around, whatever. And so now that can be my background. I can hit apply. So a lot of times I'll go on Google and find like a beach scene, or like if we were going to do advertise for Fit by the 4th, you could look up 4th of July, come to images and see what, like do fireworks as a background. That would be pretty cool. So you would just go ahead, right click, save it to your images, and then I could go back to my Picmonkey under textures, the second to last icon, click your own, open my texture, and I can go ahead and find those fireworks. And with all those colors, it will probably be hard to see my text on there, so I can click fade and kind of dull it down. and that can be my background. So you don't have to just do a color and one of these fun different textures. So let's go with this whole Fit by the Fourth challenge group theme. To add text, you obviously click on the T, and hopefully it will come up. Okay, add text. So we'll go ahead, Fit by the Fourth. And you can highlight it and change the font however you want. To change the size, we'll use this dial over here. And then, of course, we can drag it out. Drag it wherever we want and make it red. Maybe red, if I can get it. There we go. Okay, so when you're advertising for a challenge group or something, you usually want to give, you want it to be eye-catching, so that's why we want to find a cool background. We want to find different colors, something that's going to stand out. You want to have the name, whatever you're advertising for, so we've got Fit by the Fourth, and I might even add underneath fitness challenge, so people who maybe don't know that we do these every month can kind of get a feel for it's going to be a fitness challenge. You usually want to include a start date. You also want to include just kind of a summary a lot of times of what it's going to be. So you might see other coaches go to advertise and say 30-minute workouts, nutrition guide, superfood Shakeology, and accountability. Oops, not accountability, accountability. I can't spell. And support, whatever. So they've got like a little feel for what's going to be in the group, right? We can come over here to the butterfly. So this is how you usually like spice things up with little icons or banners or whatever. And since it's 4th of July, we'll go ahead and add some stars. So you can click in there, go ahead and add one. And of course, resize it. However, you can change the color over here. And like I said, say I want my star to be the same red that's in my title. Just click over here on the right side to get your little eyedropper and go ahead and match the color and click. So that is definitely the easiest way to do that.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, that's the easiest way. And then, of course, if you click on your star, if I wanted to rotate it, I'd go up to the very top, be able to rotate the star however I want. Trying to think. Another thing, a lot of times I'll throw like a banner. Here's a banner in there. So say I want my Fit by the Fourth to have a banner behind it. Okay, well, that's black. So come over here and use your fade so that it stands out a little more. And of course, you can do whatever color you want. Fade it even more. So, I mean, it does, I try to explain things that I like didn't realize at first that were really helpful, like that eyedropper thing, or if you want to add a picture of yourself into your Picmonkey, you would go to the butterfly, you would click your own, and then, gosh, do I have any pictures of us? Here's one that I made. This is actually another Picmonkey that I made. So I could pull this up, and now it's in my picture. We'll say I only want my face in there. I can click eraser, and I'm going to make the eraser really big because I'm going to erase this whole picture. I just want to see myself, and then I could be really, I get really anal about this. But you would just trace around like your face, of course. I'm not doing a good job. And there now it looks like it's just me in this challenge group advertisement. Okay. Yeah. What else? What else do you guys have any other questions? Anything you're having trouble with figuring out or anything, or everyone just needs a brief overview and then everyone can go ahead and play around? Is that what we're thinking? If you mess up when you're doing this and cut half your face out, you would just click, instead of the eraser on the left here, you'll click the paintbrush and click it and your face comes back, which is really convenient. What else? And then
I'm trying to think of the questions I had, but I think you've covered them.
If you want, sometimes I've really been on this like whole banner kick. If you go to the very bottom, the apple, and I literally just, when I started using Picmonkey, clicked through and played with every single button on here. I mean, there's even wrinkle remover, which is pretty awesome. Spray tan, so many things you could do. But at the very bottom, there's themes. So you can click through, and I've been liking the Celebrate one. And it has different effects like the broken shapes and stuff for textures you can do to your background. It's got sparkles. It's got, you can add in your own fireworks like this. Oh, I guess the wrong color. Why aren't they showing up? Oh well, there's different effects in here. And what I've been loving is these banners. So you can bring the banner and resize it to however I'll usually do it, like the full width of whatever I'm making. And then you can change the colors in the banner too. So it gives it a whole different, like for the next coach that goes emerald, maybe I'll probably do something like this. And then you can go ahead and add, if you wanted to add text in there, you could add your text and resize it and just drag that little text box up there. You can also click duplicate. So say I really like my banner, I want to put another one at the bottom. You can right click. How do I do it on a Mac? I forget. Oh shoot. Okay, right click and you can press duplicate overlay and it'll pop up another one for you. And then say I want to change the direction so that it's facing the other banner. I can just come over here, flip that bad boy around, and now I've got two banners. I was going to go for a yay here. But, all right, you guys have any other questions? Any other Picmonkey questions? Not really. Did that help at all? Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, Kelsey, you're awesome.
It's a lot of playing around. Oh, another thing I wanted to go over, which I know a lot of you have already figured out. Some super cool apps for your phone. I know we talked about this once before, but Photify is kind of like Picmonkey for on your phone, except for, Brittany, do you think Photify is easier to use than Picmonkey?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So
yeah, I couldn't figure out the picture.
What's that?
I couldn't figure out the picture on the Picmonkey, like how to edit it. So I'm going to play around with that and hopefully it works, because that's why I haven't done a banner for Facebook.
Oh, I gotcha. What was I going to say? So yeah, Photify, you can pull up a picture, you can add text, you can add little quotes. They have a bunch of, what do they call them? They call them, shoot, I'm trying to pull it up. Oh, if you go to designs, there's lots of different, they even have like a fitness category where they have some motivational quotes and stuff. So that's a good one. If you have gotten comfortable with taking and posting selfies, Insta Beauty is another free app that makes you look damn good in your selfies. Like you can take a picture and then all these sparkles come over the screen and any blemish you ever had is like gone.
My friend just did that for me this weekend. I was on the beach and I was like, this looks terrible. She's like, I'll do it. And then with like 2 seconds, my face was just, it doesn't look fake. It just looks like you have no blemishes. I don't know.
There you go. And there's different filters you can play around with, and you can play around with like the strength of each filter and stuff. So sometimes I'll literally take a selfie in Insta Beauty and then open it in Photify to add little texts or whatever I want to do. I'm totally cross-referencing apps here. What else? For if you want to do any workout videos, collage, whatever, Pick, Play, Post is probably an app that I use the most. And these are all free apps. I will tell you though, I just downloaded Rhonna, I guess you say, Rhonna. And it was like $1, but I'm loving it so far. And let's see, I think that's pretty much it as far as all the fun things to play with and edit. Those are kind of my go-to apps. But I know there's tons of other ones out there. So just play around. Okay. Anyone have any other questions on any topic ever tonight?
No.
We good? All right. All right, cool. I'm going to stop